welcome to the Christmas episode of Played Out.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas. As you have noticed, there's a bunch of little Christmas trinkets behind us.
All right, that's his little hat.
All right, D4 is looking fantastic, and not just an official Santa hat, but it's an official Tennessee Balls Santa hat. Go Balls. And the official Hot Toddy stocking stands above us as well. It's Christmas time!
Christmas time!
And so since it's Christmas time, it's appropriate these days for people to stay indoors and play board games because, especially since it's a little nipply out. I mean nippy out. What am I trying to say? Nipple?
No.
There is a nip in the air. And because people are staying indoors so much, they're using the bathroom more often. And so, you know, shitter's full. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sap in there, too. It looks great. Little full, a lot of sap.
Okay, and if you couldn't tell by his wardrobe and the terrible puns, we're playing a board game based on...
The greatest Christmas movie of all time, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
Where's the Tylenol?
That's not the game.
But it's Clark Griswold. Get a close-up on this. It's the Clark Griswold Chainsaw Clark. It's when he's cutting down he's cutting this tree. And and the neighbor says,
"Where do you think you're going to put a tree that big? Bend over and I'll show you."
Okay.
It's really funny.
That's not the game, though. This is.
Oh!
Ta-da! It is.
What is it, Miss
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation Twinkling Lights game.
And there's really nothing twinkling about this game whatsoever.
It's a lot.
Well, first I should point out that I am an enormous fan of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I love I love all the vacation films, but Christmas Vacation is the standard. It's the one everybody loves. It's the best one. I have the hat. I have a Christmas Vacation hat. I've got the shirt. Behind us are a ton of different trinkets. We've got Clark. It's an ornament.
We got Funkos.
We got the the Funko Pops of.
Is this also Clark?
That is Clark. That's Clark and cousin Eddie. That's a tiny Clark Griswold. And then we've got Buttons down the road there. I'm a huge Christmas Vacation fan. So when I came across this game, which by the way, we played this game on the Smokin' Hot Toddcast Christmasiest Christmas special ever live just a few days ago. The episode was extremely fun, but one of the most head-scratching moments of the show was playing this game.
So, because to be honest, I think it's more simple than we were trying to make it.
Maybe. Or maybe it was hard, too hard. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But regardless, the point is that this game, I ordered it because I was such a big fan of Christmas Vacation. It turned out to be one of the most difficult things we've ever played on this show.
But, so we have learned that every movie-themed game has a tendency to be...
Or TV show, because I forgot...
Or TV show.
I forgot about the Practical Jokers game.
Oh, yeah.
That was hard to do, too.
Well, that one was not so much hard as you actually had to be out in public and...
But that's hard. If you're looking for a fun game night game, you're not going to turn to that, which
no.
I would think that was what their intentions were, was to make a fun game for people to play.
Yeah.
And that's not exactly the case for it.
Right.
So
and then we had Back to the Future, that sucked.
I'm not even going.
Home Alone, not bad, but still complicated.
Fun.
It was, but
it was complicated.
It was complicated.
But this one is just, it's balls. Let's get into it, Miss Pengrino.
So we have 3 parts. We have our light cards that you put in little light chips. You have 3 patterned light cards. They're red on the back. And you have 4 patterned light cards. They're green on the back. So the whole point, well, first off, you have to divide your cards.
Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer. So we each get 2 reds. And we each get 1 green.
And each red card and green card signifies a famous scene from the movie.
Yep.
We will not. We'll show you on the screen with the cards we have.
Yep.
Now there's distinctions between the red and the green. What are the distinctions, Miss Pengrino?
I said that already.
Cut the footage. You didn't say that.
I hope you kids see what a silly waste of resources this was.
The greens have 4 lights.
There are 4 lights!
The pattern of which you have to make is a quantity of 4.
4 lights!
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, the red is 3.
4 lights!
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, even though I said that already.
Got it. Thanks.
I don't know what Hot Toddy has. He does not know what I have. The point is, with these little chips, is to make a pattern that matches the pattern that you have on the card. The pattern, however, must be in order. So if you have a red, green, yellow
On your card.
the pattern has to go red, green, yellow. Now you can look at it backwards or forwards, but the one in the middle has to always be in the middle.
And all these chips have to, they have little lines that they connect. So they look
have-
like
they have-
a whole set of lights.
They have cords to which the lights are connected to. So every light on the cord has to fit in your pattern. So we start here with 2 down. So there's 1. Place the other.
Okay.
Now we just so happen to pick 2 special chips. That's not normally how you're going to start the game, but okay. So the one with the plus sign, if you ever pull a plus sign 1, if you need to, it can be laid on top of a card to change the card that's currently down. If you have a card with a broken wire, that is literally kind of placed to stop somebody from their chain. Like that is used to break their chain.
And then you have to start fresh somewhere else.
Right. So, for example, right now with these 2 pieces laid down, we have a red and a blue on a chain. We have green with nothing on its chain. So, we would look at our cards and be like, hey, do I have any that fit this pattern so far? I personally do not. Do you have any?
And this is like green, red, blue. Is that the
No. See?
or blue, red, green?
So green is not attached to the blue and the red.
Okay.
Green is on its own chain.
Ah, that's right.
See, this is why Hot Toddy just kept trying to link the cards in order.
I didn't know what I was doing on that show.
So it's on the actual chain, the light string,
Yeah.
that you are trying to make it. So what you do is in order, the youngest goes first, in this case that's me, picks another chip, okay? I then want to lay this chip down to start a pattern that I have on one of my cards. So, let's take a look.
Do you have any, if any, that can match up with this ish, Mr. Pengrino?
I don't have any that match up completely. I have some that I can start a chain though, and so by doing this, I can now start a chain.
And now it's my turn, in which I do this. And I'm gonna look to see if this helps me at all. Really, really doesn't. But it's all fine. So
But he could lay it to screw up my chain.
I can, and that's what it, sort of like a tic-tac-toe sort of thing.
Yep.
It
Yep.
really is.
My turn.
She chooses again. This is how this game goes. You choose again.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm
Anytime
gonna
within the next half hour.
Well, shut up. I am trying to think. Thank you.
Thinking way too long. But it's fine. We got all night.
Your turn. Rude. And as you can see, the game continues as such.
And, well, now hang on.
Aha, okay. So, per what you played, you gave me, oh, nope. Dang it. So what I was gonna say is he gave me a red, purple, blue. But what I forgot to look at is that this blue is also on the string and it's freaking up my, my order. So, never mind. I have nothing to play.
Huh. And might I say, huh?
Rude. Do you have anything?
No.
Okay.
I hope you kids see what a silly waste of resources this was.
There's a possibility that you can run out of chips.
Yes,
before you actually get to a match at all. This is true, and we
It
came
is-
close on the Toddcast.
It's definitely a possibility.
This is a real thing. You have to really pay attention to this.
Yep. All right. Purple, blue, yellow.
Ah, Miss Pengrino has a match. There it
Yay.
is. And it matches right here. So that's
So this is kind
good
of
for
one
you.
of the problems of it. It takes a lot longer than you would think it takes because boy, the strategy and the thought process in your brain, it's really difficult. Like, it's hard to process without trying to, like, screw yourself up to what you can play. Now, Hot Toddy here.
I'm giving that to you.
Right. Picked a broken chip. It's got a broken wire, so you can choose to play it yourself, which you don't have to, or you can give it to another person who has to play it on their turn.
I just did something illegal there. I laid down another chip.
If you give one away, you're supposed to pick another one.
Oh, okay.
Because you gave it away.
Give it away, give it away, give it away
now. Yes.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Did you win?
No, not yet. But if another color is in the way of your match, does it work?
That means you can't play it.
Wait a minute. I think I did it.
Okay.
I think I did it.
So you have a
blue, green, purple.
No, you don't. The purple's on a different string.
God damn it! You know what this game is? This game is nothing but a cheap, lying, no good, rotten, floor flushing, low life, snake licking, dirt eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood sucking, dog kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat ass, bug eyed, stiff legged, spotty lipped, worm headed sack of monkey shit it is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol? But that's how this game continues.
That's how this game works.
So, like I said, you can continue on and on and on and never make a match, but Miss Pengrino was able to make one match. When we played the game, Daniel managed to get all three matches.
Our friend Daniel is an engineer, so he could probably see more than what we can see in this game. Which, it is a struggle, because it really is almost a game of chess, in the sense that you have to kind of predict what may happen next.
I didn't want to lose this.
Now, what Hot Toddy could have done is he did have a plus sign, so if he needed to, he could have laid it on top of something.
Oh!
I think he forgets that.
Damn it.
I actually like this game.
Really?
I do. I actually kind of do like it. It's very challenging. It makes you think. It takes a minute to learn and to figure it out, but I like it.
You like what it's meant to do.
Yes.
So I mean, but to finish up its explanation, you would match these until you lay all your cards, and whoever makes the first, or it's whoever lays down all three, or who is ahead at the end of the chips is the winner of the game.
So you don't pick the chips back up, mix them again, start over. Basically, if we were to have run out of chips, I had one down, so I would win. If there is a tie, if I had laid down a 3 and Hot Toddy a 4, he would win. If we both had 3s, the game just ends in a duel. So this game can end in a tie, which is kind of unusual for games. It's normally a loser or a winner.
It doesn't make a lot of sense in that respect, but it is a thing. But this game just doesn't give me the warm, happy Christmas feels that I thought it would. Because Home Alone, we did that 2 years ago on the Toddcast. That one was fun. We did Christmas trivia. That's not really much of a game. It was just Christmas trivia. That was fun. We did that last year, and I thought this was going to be the game that would probably end all games, and it really just was not.
I think it's a lot more brain power than maybe most people.
It's brain hurty.
Yeah, than most people want to think. And you would think for a game that has so little parts, it wouldn't really be a brain buster.
But it is.
It's
extremely
really
brain busting.
But see, I like it because of that.
You know what this game does? It doesn't make me feel like it's a good old-fashioned family Christmas.
Well, I'm sorry.
I hope you kids see what a silly waste of resources this was.
Can I get you something to drink, Miss Pengrino? Maybe get you something to eat? Drive you out in the middle of nowhere? Leave you for dead?
That's rude.
Don't piss me off, Art.
So, is it a game on? Or game off?
Oh, you're going... I'm going first?
I said it first, so yeah.
Oh.
So what's the matter with you?
I'm going with game off on this. I love the concept. I think it could be fun if you have a lot of time to play a game. But if you want just to have some fun and you want to play a fun board game that the family can enjoy or the group you're with can enjoy, you're going to want to do something that's a little further down the pike, something that can move along and not so much stall because you can't make these connections. This is like homework. This is hard to do. Like we did the game of life in the last episode. That's a fun game because it moves along. There's different increments to it. This is just, it's the same thing over and over, and it's really hard for someone to win. There's no strategy. It's luck of the draw. And while luck of the draw games can be fun and challenging, this takes up too much time, and I feel like it's overkill, in my opinion. So it's game off for me.
And for me, it's actually a game on. You say there's no strategy, but there is. Once you pick a tile, you just have to plan ahead. Like it's a chess game. It literally is a chess game.
Well, see, I don't play chess, so maybe that's why I don't like it.
It could be. I like chess, but you have to think 3 moves ahead to try and plan out the possibilities. Like I need to have a possibility here, here, and here, so if you plug 1, I can fill the other 2. So I like it. It is definitely a game that is going to take more intelligence and brain power and thought and time. If you do not want to give those, I can understand you not liking it and not wanting to play it.
It's not even so much brain power. It just takes up. I just feel like it's too. I feel like the fun would get lost in a normal group of people. And I feel like a normal group of people would just be like, okay, this is frustrating. We're not having fun. And they would just walk away from it eventually. I feel like that's what this game does.
It depends. I find that I'm normal and I found it fun.
Well,
okay. Well, that was rude.
But that's further to the point, though. It's like this is just too much, I feel like.
But I'm a board game aficionado, and I tried to see the best in all games.
Exactly.
But I thought it was fun because although Miranda did lose this game, man, she was strategizing and blocking the shit out of all of our plays.
She was. So. She was doing good. Which, by the way, if you'd like to watch that episode, it's on YouTube now.
Go check it out.
It's right downstairs from us in the Smoking Hot Toddcast live section of Superfuzz Productions. So it's game on.
Game on for me.
Game off. Would you recommend this game?
I would definitely recommend. You're definitely going to have time to play it. So if you're looking for like a quick, like fast.
That's another thing. We were pressed for time on the show.
Right. So because each person has to have a moment to think, to plan. If you do not have time, if you are looking for something to just kind of have a little fun and to like get it out of the way, this is not the game. If you want a game that like makes you think, kind of like chess, then by all means, this is a great game for you. So it's kind of a 50-50 recommendation wise.
Yeah, straight up 50-50. My thing is, if you love Christmas Vacation, get the shirt, get the hat, get your chainsaw, Clark, get your Funkos, get you some magnets. I forgot to talk about the magnets back here. And then watch the movie and enjoy it. Watch the movie. That's my recommendation. Watch Christmas Vacation if you've never seen it before. You know, I've come across people that have never actually watched it. Go watch Christmas Vacation. That's your homework from now until Christmas.
And we're gonna have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye.
And there you have it, the Christmas episode of Played Out. Boy, look at us. We did a Christmas episode for every single show. We did the Holiday Expectations episode of Let Me Tell Ya. We did Home Sweet Home Alone on Get Real.
I don't remember that.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Okay. We did Just the Dumbest Christmas Traditions.
That we did.
We did the Stump Hot Toddy Christmas episode.
Yeah.
And we did the Smoking Hot Toddcast Christmasiest Christmas Special ever live.
And now Played Out.
And now the Played Out Christmas episode. Look at us growing. All right, we did it. Well, thanks for joining us on this Christmas episode of Played Out.
Fun.
It's been fun. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Smoking Hot Toddy, at Pengrino, and of course the Superfuzz Twitter at Superfuzz Videos. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube page. You're on it right now, so why not just subscribe to it?
Click the bell so you can see all of our videos.
Clicky the bell.
Putting out a lot lately, and they're awesome.
They're awesome. Clicky the bell to get those notifications. So, and then after you've subscribed, go to our About section. It is Christmas time after all. I mean, it may not come until after Christmas at this point, but you could still get that special gift for that special somebody at the Superfuzz merch shop, courtesy of Teespring. Go check that out and get you something nice. And
T-shirts, sweatshirts, cups,
there's
stickers, magnets.
And Teebs the cat mask, because Omicron is getting serious and you're probably going to need it.
Right. Mask up.
And also, while you're at the About section, you can check out every single episode of the Smokin' Hot Toddcast via SoundCloud. It's in the About section there. We have wrapped up for now, but Season 8 will continue on February 3rd with all new episodes. But like I said, get caught up until then and enjoy every single episode of the Smokin' Hot Toddcast. From all of us here at Played Out, Merry Christmas! I have a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you real soon. Do you hear that?
What are you talking about?
Do you hear meowing?
I mean, maybe.
Where's Teebs the cat? Did you do something with Teebs the cat?
Not that I remember.
Teebs!
Teebs!
It's coming from down here.
What is this?
You wrapped up our damn cat.